Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? Soy Álvaro Reyes y aquí estoy justamente en Australia con esta piscina pública detrás de mí junto con Jennelle Gordon. How are you, Jennelle?
Amazing every day. And it is just beautiful here. As you can see, you show them, right? The view, yes.
Yeah, that's amazing. Jennelle has to make practice in Spanish languages. Así que yo voy a ser el traductor e incluso cuando ella esté hablando lo más seguro es que tengáis subtítulos para vosotros también poder entender lo que está diciendo. Who is Jennelle Gordon, please?
I love that. You know what? I'm a passionate woman that is excited about connecting men and women to their sensuality in a healthy, spiritual way that brings more abundance in their life.
That sounds really great, you know? But you know what? The greatest thing is that when I met you, I feel interested in something. It's like the Tantra, you know? I love Tantra because normally men think only in sex. But I think that Tantra is a healthier way to think in sex and share really cool experience with the people.
Yes.
A lot of followers of mine, they love sex. They love the girls. But I think that you have a really great tool for improving their lives, you know, and I would like that you can share some concepts about how to put the Tantra in practice in the real life, because knowing is great, but knowing how to do, it's amazing. We are going to be outstanding.
Yes. Well, it is, well, for all your followers that love having sex a lot with beautiful ladies, good for you, because that's what you should be doing. Every time you do that, every time you have that desire for mujeres,
todas las mujeres
bonitas,
que a mí me quieren,
Every time you want a beautiful woman, it means that you have a longing to be connected to, if you believe in God or a higher power. So it's a good thing. The more you feel that connection for sexuality, for that woman, the more you are connected to you at the highest level, or to believe in the divine God. So that is what the practice of Tantra really is. So practical tips. Number one, it's about being present. Presence trumps any sexual move you think you have, or you know, like none of that shit matters. Technique is nothing. You know, you watch porn. How many guys watch porn? Probably some of them, right? But it's just
levantar la mano si veis porno, no mentáis.
But it's just the action. You don't see like a connection. You see just the action, right? And that's what excites you. But really, what's more exciting than the action is when you can hold that self in you, that masculine energy in you. It's so present that it opens your woman, that it brings out the best of her feminine. And so that's the number one tip: is being fully present. We rush to sex, right?
Yeah.
We just get it.
I think my feeling is that a man likes sex, you know, woman wants connections and feeling safety.
Yes.
So men offer safety and comfort to the girl to get the sex. You know, that's win-win, you know, and that's really cool. But how can man be present in a relationship, you know, for doing that? Because we always hear about be present, but how can, if a guy is seeing this video that they are seeing actually right now because they are hearing us, how they can put it in practice, you know, the present?
Well, number one is just saying what you want. So that's the number one tip. As we said, you know, we want to be more present. The number two thing is we have our outcome. We know what we want for the connection. So the number one thing you can do is really feel, see, hear your woman. And I know that sounds like you guys don't want to listen. You're like, I don't want to hear my woman. But when you connect with her, and it's not that simple. It's being in her space and not for a second looking away at all the sexiness, right? But seeing her for who she is. And your practice of connecting with her at the heart. Her beingness, not her sexy body and her curves, none of that. Put that aside. The connection will come once you connect with her as a being. Not as a like, oh, I want to, you know, fuck her. You know what I'm saying? So that's the first thing.
Don't look the girl to a way for getting an end. You know.
Yes.
We are girl as a process. You know, she's a partner she's your total partner. You have to enjoy every fucking moment.
That's right.
And I think that one thing that I put in practice here in Australia with a girl, you know, she's an entrepreneur and she's really cool, you know, she meditated with me. And we made a really good meditation, looking in our eyes for 10 minutes, you know, mirar a los ojos durante 10 minutos sin decir absolutamente nada. Y no solamente mirando sus ojos, sino queriendo ver más allá de sus ojos, looking at her soul.
In her soul. You know? And so that was actually, you got there before me. So that was the next step. The first step is just to appreciate her outside of her sexuality, just appreciate her heart and soul as a being. The second step is, I hate the term eye gazing because it kind of gets misconstrued. It's just look into her soul.
Yeah.
And so it's not about having a stare down. It's just about the presence of seeing her as this being of light, this being of love, this beautiful, conscious, woman, and looking into her eyes and holding that space for her of, I love you, I am here with you.
Yeah.
You are safe. And you can say those things in your mind.
Yeah,
I'm here. I love you. I love you because you're a being of this universe and you're safe. And I honor you. I worship you. If you mentally think about those things as you're looking into her eyes, that woman is going to be yours. So make sure you like her if you do this exercise because she'll feel that. And women want to be worshipped. We want to be adored.
Yeah.
And so when you do that, it is so powerful. It changes. It takes away trauma, things like that women have experienced because they feel the essence of who you are.
Yeah.
So that is, it's an extremely powerful exercise and a practice really. And once you do it a little bit, it becomes natural. Then you start connecting with people everywhere on the street and the market and you're like, oh my God, why are all these women coming to me?
Yeah.
Because you're looking at them through those lenses versus, oh, I want to, sleep with this chick. So, wow, I'm getting wet here.
Yeah, we're in the water right now,
Yes.
babies.
Yes, we're in the water, we're doing it. And it's such a beautiful place. And I feel like the one thing I will say is that the gift of a woman, right? That's it. The gift of a woman, because what she gives you is what you want. You, men, are this constant present that is unwavering, unchanging, it's direct, it's single-pointed focus. And when you connect with the woman at the level of the heart, and you look into her eyes and see her and I love you, I respect you, I cherish you, I adore you, I worship you, she gives you that space to be a man and to move out of to move into that creative energy that's the woman. You see, I move a lot. This is all the woman, the feminine. Yeah,
so, I think that they have to work in the masculine energy, by the way, But being masculine is not being dark or not being stupid,
No.
It's that being masculine is like, okay, I follow my path, but I'm going to take care of the people who I love,
Yes.
And the women's like that. They want to feel secure and they want to feel love. So if you know how to give love and you have to know how to make this girl really comfortable and secure with you, she's going to be yours. It's something energetic, Then you can apply every concept that you are going to learn on my channel. But this is a basic thing,
Basic.
I did it in my past, but I didn't know it. I wasn't conscious. I'm a masculine guy. I try to do it every time, but I didn't explain because I didn't know that this is what they need.
Women, the masculine is there. You don't have to try to be masculine. I mean, sometimes we have to work on building that muscle. We can do that. There's things we can do. But you're already masculine if you were born with the anatomy and you're born as a male, you're masculine. So the challenge is working
Check yourself first.
Check yourself first, make sure. The challenge is on keeping that masculinity while creating a space to invite, to pull in that feminine energy that you want because you crave it, right?
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to have sex. I think a great practice too is, writing the qualities that you want. I feel like men are so fixated, and of course you have to have a sexual attraction, right?
Of course.
But have you ever sat down and wrote down what you want in your woman? Not big, 36, 24, 36. Not that. I don't know. That's a song in the U.S. The Measurements.
I know. I think that
one?
in Spain, the people who doesn't know what happened.
So not just the curve, the small waist, the big boobs, the big butt, but really, what is it that you want to feel from your woman? What is it that you want? Do you want the softness of her. You want the love, the pain, the nurture. What is it you want? And really thinking about those things, writing them down, and then speaking them to her and drawing it out of her. You know, that's powerful because, you know, you're hot for a while if you take care of yourself. But when all that goes away, what's there? It's this, right? It's connection. And that's what we really want. The sex is the way to get connection. So we really use sex to kind of go beyond that place, right? So,
yeah, but this is not the only mechanism for having that, you know, because that's how you can create a sex addict, you know. So if you love yourself, if you appreciate, you know, that's one of my main changes, you know. Normally I was chasing for results, and I feel really great when I have the result. Yes, I achieved it. The next. But when you appreciate every moment, every second, every day, every action, every person, everything, you know, in your life, I think that this is the best way for sharing love to the world, sharing love to the universe. And people and woman and other man are going to see that you are a really cool person because of the mood you have. So when you appreciate, you are going to be in peace, in inner peace. But when you are like chasing, you are in war, and nobody wants a people who is in war.
No,
you know?
No.
I think
Not at all.
What are the 3 things we see in this video have to know for improving his sexual life and include Tantra in his life?
Yes. Okay. So number 1, I would say, is the first thing is know what you want and jot it down. And yes, you can include all the physical stuff, all the fun stuff, but really include what do you want as we're getting our lighting right, guys. We want you to see this view.
What is the main reason you go for a woman? What do you want to feel? What do you want to get?
What do you want to experience together?
What do you want to experience? I think that going for girls is not only the experience of sex, you know?
No.
It's how they are going to feel inside when they are making sex. Like they want to feel like kings. They want to feel with power. So look for these qualities, not the action, the meaning of the actions.
Right. The action is there. I mean, that's anywhere. You can swipe right and get the action. That's not what you want. You want deeper. So number 1, know what you want. Write it out. Do some meditations, affirmations around it. Build that energy. Feel good about it. And
the power of intention, you know, also.
Yes.
One thing I learned, you can trust or you can't trust, you know, whatever. But in Tony Robbins, we learned that when you look to the people's eyes, you have to think in positive. And say, I love you.
I love you.
I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. You know, when you are looking, you know, and beyond the bodies, there are energy. And the power of thoughts are really amazing. So if you use your thoughts in a really cool way, people are going to feel it. And maybe it's not something scientific, but you can have results. So experience it and tell it to me.
Take time to be with her before sex. Don't rush into sex. Sex is going to be there. You can, like I said, you can swipe right and get it. If that's what you want, go for that. But if you want to have a passionate love life that's connected at the highest level, and you want to create an abundant, prosperous life, take some time to really connect with her. Be with her. Don't rush into sex.
It's going to lead to the sex naturally, this connection, you know?
It's a polarity of energy.
But it's like changing your communication. I'm going to tell you in Spanish, you know?
Go ahead.
Hay veces que nosotros los hombres, es cierto que queremos ir rápidamente a por el sexo, y yo muchas veces os muestro el proceso para ir rápidamente a por el sexo, pero lo que se ve siempre en YouTube no es lo que pasa en mi vida real. Normalmente las mejores conexiones con las mujeres las he tenido cuando yo me he tomado tiempo. Yo sabía que estaba en la dirección. I know I was going to the direction of sex, you know, but I didn't rush for it because I wanted her to decide always also the sex. But not going for the sex directly is not a gay thing. No es una cosa de gays. Es todo lo contrario. It's like you have to ask really deep questions that they are going to connect with the people. They are going to connect with this girl. And when this girl is sharing with you information and is having another different type of feelings that she never had with another man,
Yeah.
then you are going to be the man. You are
Yes.
going to be the king, and
Yes.
she's going to be the queen.
Yes, because you've taken that time to connect with her at the level of the heart by really getting to know the essence of her,
Yeah.
the essence of a woman. And so number 3 is when you waited, you built this connection of love for each other, of knowing who she is, of feeling into her energy. Then the 3rd step is when you're making love, or when you're about to make love rather, feel her. Again, don't rush into it. So looking into one another's eyes, and you can
Yeah.
do that. I love you. I'm sorry. Forgive you. Thank you. You can also evoke in her what you want. You know, I worship you. I honor you. I cherish you. You're safe. All these
I'm
things.
proud of you.
I'm proud of you. You're beautiful, not because your body. Yeah, your body's beautiful, but you're beautiful because I have seen and connected and felt the power of the feminine energy, and I want that.
Yeah.
I crave that connection. And when you do that, the lovemaking, that's another video. It's off the chain. It's going to be so explosive. You'll never want to go back to having just that quick.
One thing I'll tell always,
Yeah.
when you are on the top, you don't want to go down, you
You
know?
don't want to go down.
Cuando estás en la cima, cuando descubres el éxito, cuando descubres las cosas increíbles de la vida, no quieres volver a la mediocridad. Entonces, bueno, estas son enseñanzas totalmente diferentes a las que yo os he contado muchas veces, pero no tan diferentes. Es decir, es solamente otra forma de enfocarlo de una manera mucho más espiritual y con la importancia también de la otra persona. You have to take care of the other person.
Yes.
You know, this is a game of two, not one.
Yes.
So that's the main reason of doing this
And a
video.
game of 2 that leads to 1, that leads to union, right?
Yeah. And what means this union? I don't know.
That's for another video.
Yeah. So, okay, we have a really cool information. Hemos tenido aquí una información brutal. Hacer caso a los consejos que os dice Jennelle. A lo mejor hay alguno que está diciendo, no, esto es una mierda, eso no me gusta. Es otro punto de vista. Lo único que te recomiendo es, pruébalo, inclúyelo en tu vida. Si te da resultados que te gustan, manténlo. Si no te gustan, no pasa nada. Pero la vida se trata de probar y de experimentar. Si no, o estamos creciendo o estamos muriendo. ¿Tú qué quieres? ¿Quedarte en la mediocridad? O ir a la cima y descubrir cosas nuevas que te impulsen a mejorar tu vida sexual y de las relaciones. So, Jennelle, thank you for being here.
Thank you
This
so
was a
much.
pleasure.
It is awesome to be here with such a powerful masculine energy that's full of love and wants to evolve and progress and wants his viewers to do the same. And that's what it's all about. It's about evolution. It's about progression. It's about connection at the level of the heart, the highest level.
Yeah.
And so that's what we want to inspire you to do. So make it an amazing, outstanding, orgasmic rest of your day.
Yeah. If you want to know more about Jennelle, in the description or maybe in the video, I'm going to put the link of her YouTube profile and Instagram profile, and she has a really cool pics that she's giving every day cool information about orgasmic life. So thank you, Jennelle.
Thank you.
Wow. Let's go for having breakfast.